Have you ever started to write a song and then kind of leave it and kind of forget about it, and then when you go back to that song later on in life, your perspective has kind of changed and the meaning of the song has ever changed?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Time.
fascinating.
All the time. Um, I don't think I've ever told anybody like in the public this, but like there are times that I want to go back and rewrite promises
Mm-hmm.
because the perspective I wrote it in versus the one I have now is different. That's because my environment is different. My roots are different because the soil is different and like where I'm around, like the people I'm around, like it's all different. So now that I'm learning new things and seeing different things, I'm like, oh, I would write that differently.
Yeah, I think that's the mark of a true growing songwriter, though. Because I
Mm-hmm.
think that if you felt the same way all the time, you're never growing, you're never going anywhere. But I think that that's
Right.
actually, I think that's maturity. And
Yeah.
who's to say why can't you? You know, that's I think that one of the things I love about the music industry that I think most people don't tap into enough is like we so often like put these boxes around us where it's
Yep.
like, and it puts so much pressure. So it's like, but why can't you go and write a version 2 of Promises? You know what I mean? Like, and I think that that'd be so interesting to hear, Promises 2.0 with the same melody, same kind of idea, but different lyrics and different perspective.
That
You
would
never
be
know,
that would be really interesting.
right? But like I think that that's how I kind of release as much music as I do is because like I'm like, okay, I love this sample, right? Like or this track I'm making, whatever the case is, or I love this lyric, but I don't know if I want to use it here or not. Well, I'm like, well, who's to say like why can't I just reuse it later? Like
Yeah.
I'm my boss, so
Yeah.
it's
If
not
it's
like
your music, yeah, all about it. All
exactly.
about it.
So it's interesting, but so what was and that's freeing to me at least
Yeah.
because I'm like, okay, I don't have to feel like I'm wasting the song here or it could be better. It's like, well, maybe
Yeah.
one day it will be better. Like for
Yeah.
example, actually, you know the song "I Took a Pill in Ibiza."
Yep.
That original song is like a really chill acoustic guitar, like,
Really.
but nobody's heard the original because the remix is the one that was famous.
Yep.
Or there's a band called Judah and the Lion,
Yeah.
and their massive hit, I forgot what it was called. It's like like I don't know, Take Back or something like that, Take It All Back or something like Take It All In or something like that. But it's Take It All, whatever, say it's Take It All Back. Take It All Back 2.0 is the famous one. There's a previous version that nobody's ever heard that is out
Really.
there. You can hear it on Spotify, but it's just
Really.
so it's just I find that super freeing as an artist. So I'd be curious, man. Maybe one day we hear a 2.0 version of Promises.
All of that, but yeah, maybe.
Maybe, man. I love that. That's cool.